piece you heard is entitled Christmas Eve, Sarajevo, 1224. It is an instrumental medley of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen and Carol of the Bells. First released in 1995 by Sabotage for their album Dead Winter Dead, and later re-released by the Trans-Siberian Orchestra in 1996. The piece describes a lone cello player playing a forgotten Christmas carol in war-torn Sarajevo. The next piece is Joy by Frank DeKelly. This piece, although not entirely Christmas-themed, above all an expression of its namesake, simple, unabashed joy, says DeKelly, the main melody and overall mood of the work were inspired by a signal event, the birth of his first child. DeKelly says the intense feelings that most any father would feel on such a day were, in my case, accompanied by a simple little tune which grabbed hold of me in hours preceding her birth. We hope you enjoy Joy.
Imagine a completely dark space that feels infinite in scope, almost as though looking into space without the presence of stars or celestial bodies. Now, in that space, you suddenly see various colored circles aimlessly spinning around, gently colliding with each other and causing a subtle change in direction similar to a screensaver. This was the image in Brian Balmage's head when composing this work. Mr. Balmages is known worldwide as a composer and conductor who equally spans the worlds of orchestral, band, and chamber music. His works have been performed by groups ranging from professional symphony orchestras to elementary school students. We hope you enjoy Circles by Mr. Brian Balmages. So Leroy Anderson, born 1908 and died 1975, describes his compositions as concert music with a pop quality. One of Mr. Anderson's most notable compositions for this time of the year is the ever-famous Sleigh Ride. A Christmas Festival, which is what we're playing, originally scored in 1952, combines tunes from the secular and religious celebrations of the holiday. Leroy Anderson has encompassed the joy, celebration, and the spirit of Christmas in this setting of joy to the world, deck the halls, God rest ye merry gentlemen, good King Wenceslas, hark the herald angels sing, the first Noel, silent night, jingle bells, and oh come all ye faithful. Not everyone you can take all in one. We hope you enjoyed our winter concert. The students have worked incredibly hard ever since we started marching band all the way back in August. Ms. Jones and I could not be more proud of the growth that these students have shown since the start of the year. In the spring, we'll be preparing for our concert performance assessment, where we will have a send-off concert either the last week of February or the first couple weeks of March. So please be on the lookout for that. Of course, I need to thank a few people. First and foremost, I need to thank my wife for always putting up with all of the extra hours that I take band home with me, and she still deals with it. I don't know how. But I need to thank her for her continued support with me through this journey. She's been a massive help, especially moving down to Tennessee 3 years ago. I couldn't imagine being here, and she has made it significantly easier, so I can't thank her enough. Next, I want to thank these students. Without them, we don't have a band program. It would just be me waving my arms up in the air, and no one wants to see that. So I want to thank the students, especially the seniors, who've spent the last 4 years really making sure that this program continues to grow and improve year in and year out. So if you're a senior, can you please stand and be recognized? Of course, I want to thank the administration here at Coffee County Central High School, from Mr. Parsley all the way down the assistant principals, Mr. Creek, testing coordinator Rose was scheduling, making sure that we have these students for as much as we need them, so I can't thank them enough. The school board for their continued support, as well as Dr. Prater-Powell, Director of Schools, and then Kelvin Shore, the Deputy Director. Can't thank them enough. And then, of course, I'd like to thank Ms. Jones for kind of stepping into this role this last year. She's been a big help, and I can't wait to see where we take this program moving forward. Lastly, if you're not currently following any of our social media accounts, I really encourage you to do so to stay up to date with everything Coffee County Red Raider Band. And if you feel so moved, and you'd like to make a donation, any and all donations are greatly appreciated. The cost of things keep going up, but funny enough, the money does not come in any faster. So we greatly appreciate, if you are able to, we would appreciate that. And finally, please enjoy a Christmas festival. We don't have any more, so thanks for hanging out with us. Hopefully you can catch us again in the spring. It's been a blast. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your